mostly over it now. So, we're here now. So, I'm sorry if tonight isn't up to the usual standard. Because, I don't know, I always feel like Rusty would take a break from ASMR. But just like one stream. And I don't know. It was like it's been forever since I've done ASMR. Well, since Sunday, but. Hi, Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. No one's grabbed first yet if you want to grab it. Sorry. There you go. Hi, Bubbles. Congrats on getting first. How you doing? Sorry. My ears doing better. It doesn't like hurt to just kind of sit. So hopefully, like the next day or two, it's we're all good. But I mean, it only hurts when I like touch it or like press on it. But yeah. So just a little sore now. So hopefully be a-okay tomorrow or Sunday. But how are you, Phobos? No, I wasn't an ear infection because I could hear out of it fine. It just hurt to put any pressure on it, sleep on it, anything like that. So it's just because that nerve or muscle or whatever was just pulled real tight on the right side of my jaw or head. It was like straining that muscle in my ear. Hi, Grid. How are you, Grid? How you doing? How are you, Grid? How are you? How are you, Grid? How are you? I'm good. Oh. The outbreak starts in about 30 seconds. I only have one snooze because I used both at the end of the stream last night. Or two. But I'm doing good, Grid. I'm doing good. Feel a little better now. We're not 100%, but we're just a little sore. I'm doing okay. I got one of my magic cards today. One of them came in the mail. So, the last few times I've ordered this, and the last time I ordered cards from eBay, or any item from eBay, probably. The whoever is like working in like the main distribution center in my state, in like my local post office, they're scanning like the QR codes or whatever, the tracking code, whatever, on the envelopes, so that when they get to the main distribution center, it says they're out for delivery, and when they get to the post office the next day, it says they're delivered. So tomorrow I should be getting a bunch of them in the mail. So we'll see. Hi, Haku. You want a bad boy? Okay. The outbreak is going to start any second. So I'll get you that after the ad break, unless you don't get ads. Let me know. But it's gonna start any second here. But it's good to see you guys. Look at all the cute people on my channel. My goodness. You're doing great. I'm happy to hear that, Crit. It's good to hear. So, I don't know what's going on at my post office. It's just really weird and frustrating. Like, the first time it happened, I ordered some MetaZoo cards on eBay a couple months ago. And when it happened, I was like, oh no, they got delivered because there's another street in another town with the same name as mine, apparently. So I was like, oh no, I got delivered there. No, they just showed up the next day. So it's frustrating. It's like yesterday, I got an email saying, oh hey, your. Sorry, I had to look at the card name. Greater Harvester is out for delivery. It's like, oh, okay. And then I check it, and it's in like it's at the main distro center. So that's a little annoying. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So, like all of these cars I ordered got to the post office at around 1 p.m. and then the mail got here after that. So they got to the mail, the 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 post office after they sent the mail trucks out. So, um, I got one of them today. Got one of them today. But eBay says I should get most of them by like the end of next week. So that's like the longest estimate. Not that like I need them urgently or anything. It's just I don't know if it's like eBay's system that's messing up and like they changed the codes or whatever for like, oh hey, this is being this is out for delivery. This is delivered. I don't know. It's really weird. That happens. It's just so strange. But welcome back from the ad break. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are you still here, Haku? Get you your bad boy. How you doing, Haku? How are you, sweetheart? I'm glad to hear you're doing great, Crit. Thank you for stopping by, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. You guys are too nice to me. Being here every time. Or be here when you are. Too nice to me showing up and then you're nice and then you're not mean to me. I'm good, Haku. I'm good. I'm good. Just frustrated with the post system, post postal system, or something, eBay, whatever. Okay. Bad boy, Haku, bad boy. Such a bad boy, yes you are. Yes you are such a bad boy. Yes you are, look at you. Such a bad boy. Very, very bad boy, yes you are. Yes you are such a bad boy. Bad boy, Haku, bad boy, bad boy. There you go, Haku. Thank you for the bad boy radio, sir. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Thank you for the redeem spirit. Thank you. Perfect. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Haku, I do my best. I do my best. Hi, Mooney. You're here earlier than usual. It feels like, anyway. Hi, Mooney. You want to go collect some box tappies? Okay. Hi, Mooney. What you, sweetheart? How you doing? Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. That's alright. Yeah, it's hot. It's very hot outside. Okay. Give me 1 second to pull my notes real quick, and we will get you your ready, Miss Mooney. sorry about that. Are you drinking lots of water, Mooney? Are you staying hydrated, sweetheart? Okay. Mooney. You are, that's good. That's good. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Very, very good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Mooney, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Hey, Ame, how you doing? How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. For taking time with us on the stream. Thank you, Mooney. I'm good, Ame. I'm good, I'm good. Just a little sleepy. Just a little sleepy. Mooney. You're a very, very good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Mooney. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Hope you'll get some good sleepies, Mooney. Hope you'll get some good sleepies. But thank you for being here, Omai. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you had a good week. Mooney. Very good girl. Very, very good girl, Mooney. Mooney, thank you for being who you are. And doing what you do. I think makes the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Such a good girl as you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Look at you, such a good girl. Such a good girl. Look at you, such a good girl. Sorry. Good girl, Mooney, good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. A very, very good girl. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you, Mooney. There's your good girl. Hopefully that was alright for you, sweetheart. Thank you for the redeem. Thank you. Okay. Alright, are your ears ready, Mooney? For your dose of box tappies? Okay. Here we go. So, my nails have grown a little. Not a lot. but we're so silly. So silly. What are you apologizing for? Did you put an E instead of an I? I don't mind, Mooney. I don't mind. You guys have been eating all our ice cream. Staying cool. Put some a stinky little thing in your bed. That's gross. Oh, you're a stinky little poop. But that's mean. That's mean. Hotness? Well, it's because you're in there. That's why. Sorry, I think I'm on one. I don't know. Okay. Sorry for chair noises. Hey, Fred. How are you, Fred? How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. We were just talking about how cute you are, Mooney. That's all. Tappies on the mic? Okay. There you go, Mooney. There's some tappies. I guess I threw in some scratches for you. Was that okay for you? Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. Of course, of course. I might record it Sunday night after the stream. If I remember. Hi, Dawn. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Mwah. Hope you're doing okay, sweetheart. Write something down. I'll probably remember. We'll be fine. People will probably remember. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Okay. I'll get you your redeems now, Brad. Thank you for being here, Brad. I hope you're doing okay, sweetheart. Hope you get some good sleepies. Alright, here's your smooches. And then we need, have a good bread and then tappies on the mic. Okay. Okay. Here's your smooches, bread. Sorry for judging. Did you guys eat something yummy today? Did you guys have something yummy to eat today? It's a good cheese. With some mustard cheese. Where you say that? And some turkey. And some mustard, because we didn't have any Dijon mustard, but oh. Well, I hope that goes well for you, Don. Hope that goes well for you. I have no experience with that kind of thing. My dad takes them sometimes to relax, I think. And my grandpa had some prescribed to him when he was going through stuff. So Okay. I like brownies. But I've never had that kind of brownie before. I haven't had a brownie in a while. They sound good. There you go, Brent. There's your smooches. Hope those were alright for you, Spirit. Thank you for the redeem, dear. Thank you. Let me drink some water real quick and get you your good bread. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, let's get you your good bread. Okay. Bread. Very, very good bread. Good bread. Good bread. good bread. Such a good bread, yes you are. Very, very good bread, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look at you, such a good bread, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Very, very good bread, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Good bread, 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 good bread. Mwah. Such a good bread, yes you are. Such a good bread. Very, very good bread. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, bread. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Squibby. Let's move the emote. Those are very cute emotes, spread. But thank you for the redeem spread. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Alright, let's get you your tappies. Let's get you your tappies, spread. Hope you get some good sleep, spread. Hope you'll get some good sleeps. The AC just turned on. Okay, Don. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night or evening, whatever time it is for you. Hope you have a good weekend, sweetheart. Oh, sorry. Mwah. I muted the mic with my nose again. So, we talked about it a couple of times on stream with Bungie and Marathon a lot. Not that nobody cares, but I like talking about it. It's because it's interesting to me. Um, so, Bungie showed off Marathon, whatever, like a year ago or maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. They teased it like 2 years ago. And it was supposed to release in September this year, in a couple months, and but last month or maybe it was in April. I don't remember. They become embroiled in, they got accused of plagiarism and then later confirmed it themselves that they did plagiarize a couple assets from, well, not a couple, bunch of stuff from an independent artist. They even like plastered her logo on sprites and textures and things. And everybody, it was a nightmare for them for sure. And they did a live stream later, I think 1 or 2 days later, and addressed it there and all that. But they didn't show any gameplay on this dev stream because they were auditing all of the game, all of the assets, looking for any more plagiarized things. Because if they showed gameplay and there was plagiarized assets in there, ooh boy, and chat was not too kind. Anyway, so the game had some alpha or beta tests or whatever that were going to be closed, and then they lifted the NDA on that, so people could stream it and talk about it, show gameplay, because they were like, oh, we need to get people hype about this game, so they lifted the NDA. Then yeah, everybody was like, this needs a delay. Like this is going to not go well if it doesn't get a delay. But everybody was like, no, if they delay it, they're probably gonna see more layoffs and stuff and all that. So a couple of days ago, come to find out that the game's delayed indefinitely, as in that it didn't give a new release date yet. Not that the game's canceled or anything. They just didn't give us a new release date. And so that's like the newest stuff about Marathon, because people were like, no, they're not going to delay it because there's like a conspiracy that Sony wanted Marathon to flop so they had a reason to like just clean house at Bungie, and then get rid of all the heads of management, all that stuff at Bungie, because they're not good at their jobs. But evidently Sony's okay with giving them more time, and then Herman Holst, I believe, Concord was his baby, so and before Bungie announced the delay, Herman Holst said that, yeah, we're aiming for a Q1 or whatever within the financial year, which is by the end of March next year. So that gives him, a couple months, half a year or whatever to work on the game. Excuse me, sorry. And then they give us a list of what they're working on and all that. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But man, what a nightmare. What a nightmare for Bungie. Oh, and Crunchyroll did give us, they've announced their lineup for this next season, fall season, or are we still in spring? Are we still in spring? I don't know. Their July simulcasts. And man, this season is freaking stacked, dude. It's crazy. Like this current season, the April season, there wasn't like anything super duper exciting. There's no free rent tier or Shangri-La Frontier core or anything. Um, but we're getting second season of Kaiju number 8, which feels like that just happened, but I guess like the first season just aired, but no, I guess not. Don season 2. Um, Good night, Ame. Good night, Swear. Hopefully you get some good sleeps. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Mwah. So we have Kaiju number 8, Don, and my dress up darling, which is crazy. Those three, oh my goodness. I just still have to finish Don. But I did enjoy Kaiju number 8 quite a bit. It's not like the best thing ever, but Kaiju number 8 was fun to watch, for sure. We get a couple more sequels, and scrolling down this list, Crunchyroll usually holds a couple back to be announced later, or it'll be like maybe a surprise. I don't know. Hi Chang, hope you're doing okay. Chang, good to see you. Oh, they did. Okay, I shouldn't scroll down for it. There's 5 that they still haven't revealed for this July season. But it looks like there's a bunch of cozy stuff this season, which I'm excited for that. Another bunch of isekai. I don't think. What? Thank you for resubscribing, Chang, for 10 months in a row. That's almost a whole year. Mwah. Thank you, Chang. Thank you. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Ard. Hi, Ardiant. How you doing? It's real. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Stretch. And I still have Chex Mix bar here. This is a peanut butter chocolate, naturally and artificially flavored. It's got Chex Mix pieces, pretzels, and peanut butter. Thank you for the redeems, Cheng. Thank you, sir. Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully school's not beating you up too hard. Tell us, okay, Ardian, no worries. Thank you for the treat, Cheng. Thank you. Renovation, oh my goodness. Good luck on your art piece, Ardian. I'm sure it's going to look amazing. So, oh my goodness. Gross. Oh gosh. Thank you for the treat, Cheng. Thank you. Yeah, we have a bunch of slice of life stuff. It'll rumble your ears. Okay. Well, excuse me. Oh, sorry. I just punched the mic. Um, but yeah, this anime season seems to be, from what I can tell, a pretty stacked one in terms of second seasons and things. Um, it looks like we have a bit of like, is this a? Oh, that's not an isekai. Just it's a. I can't believe it's not isekai. It's Crisco isekai. um, yeah, there's a bunch of cozier things here. Um, we've got one about camping, I think. Slice of life about. Oh, this is season 2. Okay. Scuba diving or something. Um, we've got the anime about the manga where if you touch a cat, you get turned into a cat. So, it's like a apocalypse, but full of cute cats instead of zombies. We're getting a second season of the vending machine anime, which wasn't actually that terrible. You know, it sounds like it's going to be awful, but it's not. It wasn't terrible, not amazing. Had actually a surprising amount of vending machine fun facts in it, which was interesting. We've got one called Ruri Rocks. It's about geology. I'm probably gonna watch that one. It's a cute girls doing cute things about rocks. Heck yeah. We have not isekai, but another white. This guy's a white mage instead of, I guess, just a cleric or a healer. But he also gets banished from his party before becoming an unstoppable adventurer. So we got another one of those. Seems we get one at least every season. Maybe, I think we got like 2 this season. I think. 2 similar things. We got um, sold off by my fiance to another kingdom. All that one. Um, it's like that, but for ladies. I like that one. That one's fun to watch. It's cute. We have one about cute anime girls hanging out in a food court. Um, maybe a romance about camping? Or camping anime with romance? I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch that one. Um, but this one, it looks like it might be an ecchi. I don't know. Shy Hero Toto joins Beauty's Seal, Anemone, and Yugoa, but they're plotting his murder. Can he survive this harem? So, I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, here's an isekai. The water magician. Rio was reincarnated into a legendary magician, but it took 20 years inside a monster-infested wilderness. Okay. Thank you for the water, Ardian. Thank you, sweetheart. Cute girls bowling. Okay. Um, we have another exiled adventurer anime, but instead of becoming the best, he opens a restaurant, which is a nice change of pace. That sounds nice. it sounds nice anyway. So it looks like there's some cute new stuff here in this Crunchyroll lineup for this season next month. Some stuff I'm definitely going to watch, like second season of Kaiju number 8 and my dress up darling. I watched the first season with my partner. Was that in like 2021, 2022? Oh, man, that's so long ago. Feels forever ago. I wonder why it took us this long to get the second season. Who's doing it? Who's making it? Cloverworks. Did they? I'm guessing they did the first season too. Oh, we'll find out. I don't know. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know. Now I'm just waiting for the anime adaptation of Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. I'm waiting for that one. I need to pick up the new volumes. Volume 4 and 5, I think, are localized at this point. I think Volume 5 is out. Volume 4 came out in March. In English, anyway. It's a super cute kind of slice of life, slow burn romance thing. It's slow burn right now, in the first 3 volumes, anyway. Very cute. I recommend giving it a shot. I'm curious to see what High Dive gets this season, because this past season they got like 2 new anime. They got 2 simulcasts this past season, this current season. Oh, like 2 seasons. It was 2 seasons ago. They got Dungeon People, which was, that one was really good. I really liked Dungeon People. And they got Emissary Shadow, or whatever it's called. All the seasons of that, and that one's really good. So we'll see what they they got that Crunchyroll passed on, I suppose. And they did get I Parry Everything. So they have some nice exclusives. But hopefully they get something good this season. I did watch, so the one that they got that I did watch a bit of was just, I think it's just called Yandere Dark Elf, or Living with Yandere, I don't remember. It's a post isekai where the isekai protag, after they kill the demon lord, he gets sent home back to Japan, but there's a dark elf in the party. I think she's a healer or something. Maybe, or just a magic user. And she really likes the protag. So she's like, I'm gonna find you. So, and she does. And it is like, it's like, I can't believe it's not hentai. The only reason it isn't hentai, or it's on High Dive, is because they have like the censor bars, or like the very convenient smoke or fog or like light beams or whatever. just everywhere. Um, so yeah, I watched like 3 episodes of it. I think maybe two, and it's just not. It's just not very good. Not even like a good etchy. There's better etchies out there, for sure. But I mean, I like Dark Elves. Etchy is very booksome. How do you say that? Anyway, it's like one of the two anime hide I've got this season. The other's like a grim, I don't know, dark fantasy thing that I just don't care for. Kind of thing. I don't seek out more of that genre, but I can watch one and probably enjoy it if it's good. And the new FNAF game is out now, I guess. I was watching the Markiplier's second episode of his playthrough today, and I didn't get through it all today, but the game looks super cool and like polished. Like it doesn't seem super buggy. Why are you pumping? Stop pumping. It's been an hour. Oh no. It's been an hour already. Hi Don, welcome back. Welcome back, Don. Welcome back. Welcome back from the ad break. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate you. If you got ads, because sometimes they just don't play any. So. That doesn't sound super pleasant. It sounds like a jack. What's it called? Pulley. The things you use to tighten things to the bed of a truck. And then bungee cord. What is it called? Where you lift it and it you push it up and down, and it like ratchets the strap. What are those called? Reminds me of the sound those make. I don't know. So, Tuesday night, I couldn't sleep very well. I did not sleep well Tuesday night. And I looked up how to fall asleep quick. And the guy was like, well, first, you gotta ensure it was way too high energy of a video for me at like 6 a.m. to fall back to sleep. But he's like, well, you gotta make sure that the ambient temperature is about 65 degrees, because you need your temperature low to fall asleep, just for the best sleep. It's like, well, the AC's just not turning on. So, My local game store where I got this gunpla kit. This is the box to a gunpla kit. Didn't know. And I got it. It was about $22. This is the Star-Built Strike Gundam Plavsky Wing Build Fighter Sayori custom-made mobile suit from Build Fighters. The one Gundam anime I've finished is Build Fighters. Still need to watch Build Fighters Try, whatever it's called. I think I watched the first episode of that. And so that's why I got this one, because I recognized this one. But I did a bunch of Build Fighters kits. This kit's from 2014, I think. And since that visit where I got this kit, they've expanded their selection of gunpla kits by quite a bit. Well, I don't know if they had them sitting in the back and they're like, okay, well, let's make room for this. So they made a center aisle out of bookshelves and things, but yeah, a bunch more. It took me like 7 hours to build this this thing. So the kit is like over 10 years old now, but it took me about 6.5 to 7 hours to finish. We built it on stream, and man, it was exhausting. But it was fun. It was fun. I had a good time. Done. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Mwah. So, the new Walking with Dinosaurs series is out, and the first episode is on YouTube. And that was fun to watch. Watch that on Wednesday. And they released a episode of Nova from 2022 on YouTube as well, about Alaskan dinosaurs and how they kind of survived in that colder, harsh climate of Alaska. That was a fun watch too. And they were very fun to watch. It looks promising. I think you can watch Walking with Dinosaurs on the PBS app for free, I think. I don't know. Hey Mooney, you're still here? You should be sleeping. You want some inaudible whispers? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. It's never fun. Never fun. Never fun. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. Mwah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Esther. I'm sure tomorrow will be way better. Tomorrow will be better for you. Thank you for being here, Esther. Always good to see you. Oh, it's no good, Esther. I'm sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Hopefully, I can help you relax a little. I've been feeling like I kind of want to read a Wikipedia article lately, but I don't know. People want that. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, that sucks, Esther. That's terrible. It's no fun. Till Wednesday? Oh my goodness. That's like almost a week. Holy moly. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Not the same reason. Well, would it be? Would you rather it be the same reason, or would it be better if it was the same reason or different reasons? Both times. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know because if it's the same thing, more frustrating because oh it again. If it's a different thing, you're like oh something else broke down. They didn't fix it the first time. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah. Oh, you're not an afterthought, Esther. Not to me. And the truck's out of your control. And it feels bad. It's no fun. We will get through it. I believe in you, Esther. You could do it. So, the card I did get in the mail today is a. This is a greater harvester. It costs 2 and then 3 black. It's a 5/6 horror creature horror type creature, however you say that. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you sacrifice a permanent, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices 2 permanents. So, goal is to give it to an opponent. So an opponent has to sack a permanent, and then they attack another opponent besides me, and then that person, if it hits them, they sack 2 permanents. I've gotten a phone call from anyone for almost 4 years. I only get calls from phishing scams and wrong numbers. And Walgreens, because it's my pharmacy. Hi, Ninetail. How are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Mwah. How are you, dear? Good to see you. Behold this. Oh, it's a global emote, or limited time emote. Are they a chef? Oh, it looks like a chef with one of those. Oh, it's no good, Esther. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing good, Ninetail. There was no stream Wednesday because my TMJ or whatever it's called was acting up. My jaw, because I have problems clenching my teeth, and I guess it gotten too bad, and my ear started hurting, my right ear, because it stresses out the nerve or muscle right here, and it hurt to chew, to talk, to put any pressure on my ear at all. Still hurts a little when I push on my ear, but we're almost 100% normal, back to normal here. I'm not in constant pain today, so this is an improvement. But there was no stream Wednesday, mostly because of that, and I slept terribly Tuesday night. It was so hot. The AC didn't turn on at all that night. It was just too hot. Even with my blanket off. It's too hot. I'm good. You're doing okay, Ninetale. I'm seeing your kittens on TikTok. They're very cute cats. We are approaching the 2-hour mark, so not really, but we're getting there. So if there are any trigger requests, smooches, anything of the sort, please get those in sooner rather than later. Don't wait too long. So I can get those to you. Otherwise, I'll have to wait till Sunday. Um, yeah, I can't be up too late that because I gotta mow my neighbor's lawn tomorrow. I didn't have to mow ours today because my sister said she wanted to do it last week. She didn't end up doing it, so my dad did it over the weekend or like Monday, something like that. And so it's just not long enough to mow right now. Excuse me. we got our Fallout Magic the Gathering set, right? Or like we got some precons and then collector boosters. I think there were just collector boosters. I don't think there were play boosters or anything. And so, but like, how long till we get a Elder Scrolls set? Is that what they're gonna do that for like Elder Scrolls 6 in like 2 years? Maybe it releases next year. I don't know. That would be cool. I don't know. I feel like a Skyrim set would go pretty hard. Because, I mean, you could do just Elder Scrolls like they did just Fallout, but you have so much stuff to put in a set. Maybe they'd have to do all the Elder Scrolls games in one. But if you didn't, you could do a set for each game, but it'd be kind of maybe a smaller set. I don't know, like maybe the Assassin's Creed set. I don't know. Do people play with those cards? The Assassin's Creed cards, are they good? I have no idea if they're good at all. The Assassin's Creed stuff was only in the mini boosters or epilogue boosters, where each pack only had like 5 cards in them, but they were asking for the same price. Essentially the same price for a booster pack. Let's see. Oh, they called them Beyond boosters. Excuse me. I guess they seem to be retaining some amount of value. Booster box on Amazon here, anyways, go for $123. The collector booster box is almost $300. But, could just buy singles instead. Booster box of Lord of the Rings is less than no, it's more. Never mind, it's 164. I can't math. No, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any. The cards I got on eBay is only like a total of like 50 something. Okay, that's not too bad. All right. And I was really excited about building this deck. Okay. Hi, Phobos. Thank you for being here. No, I'm not going to buy anymore. Not right now, anyway. I'm okay. I have enough. I got an idea to build a grizzly bear tribal commander deck, but I don't know, I just bought a bunch of cards. So I don't know how good of a deck that would be. But hi, Phobos. Hi, Phobos. Hi, Mooney. Mooney, you need to sleep. Oh, no. Mwah. 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 Oh. I'm just saying hi, okay? Treat? Okay, I'll eat some more of this granola bar. Or Chex Mix. It's not a granola bar, it's like a. What do you call this thing? It's not a. Well, maybe it has granola bits in it, but. I don't know. Thank you for your sweet baby football. Thank you. I see Jane. Num num. I'm good, ZJ. I'm good. I am not in constant pain from my stupid jaw anymore, or today. Hopefully, we're back to 100% tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm doing good, CJ. I'm doing good. I got one of my cards I ordered today. So, just waiting on the rest of them. Apparently, I'm going to get a bunch of them in the mail tomorrow. So, I don't know if it's eBay's system or like the postal system. Whoever's work they got at the postal office is just bad at their job. I don't know. So, last time I ordered cards on eBay a couple months ago, I got a couple Metazoo cards, and they were fine, except I got an email from eBay saying, "Oh, it's delivered." I checked the mail; they're not in there. So I was like, "Oh no!" I go and check eBay and check the tracking. Oh, it was delivered to a town over. Oh no! And I freaked out and I looked up stuff, and then I contacted the seller, who was very nice. They were very nice. Like, oh, they probably just marked it as delivered, but so just wait a day, and then we'll pursue this further. I was like, okay, that's fair. So I waited another day, and then they arrived the next day. So worked out. Worked out. And so whoever's working at like the main distribution center in my state and at the local post office, I don't know if the thing's broken, if it's eBay or whatever, but when they scan the thing on the envelope or package to say, hey, it's here in this location, or out for delivery, or it's delivered, they scan it at the post office, my local post office, delivered, or out for delivery. So it's out for delivery when it gets to they mark it for delivery, out for delivery when it gets to the main distribution post office hub in my state, and then when it gets to my local post office the next day, they'll say it's delivered, and then I won't get it till the next day. Sometimes it's just, oh, it's out for delivery, but it's at the post office, like it got to the post office after the mail trucks have already been out all day, or the mail just got here. So, I don't know. It seems I'm going to get a bunch of them in the mail tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's real annoying. It's real annoying. But I got one today that was out for delivery yesterday. This is a Greater Harvester. This particular card was printed in 2004, so I was 4 years old, maybe 3 if it was printed before April. It's a 5/4 horror, costs 2 and 3 black, and at the beginning of your upkeep, so the beginning of your turn, you have to sacrifice a permanent. That's anything like a land, enchantment, artifact, creature, tokens, and then whenever he deals damage to a player, that player sacrifices 2 permanents. So, because the goal of the deck I'm building is to fill it with a bunch of terrible, awful creatures or like big guys with big drawbacks, like making you discard every turn, or they deal damage to you if you fail a coin flip or something like that. So the goal is to give those to my opponents, and then they kill each other with my creatures. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to test it. Destroy opponent's lands. Oh, you're not very good to play with then, huh, Phobos? You would like to play Winter Orb or whatever, wouldn't you? Everybody only gets to untap 1 land per turn. Because land destruction's not fun. I mean, it's fun when you do it, but when it happens to you, it's no fun. I mean, it's a good, solid strategy, right? But that's how it affects. And like there's... No, you don't shut up, Phobos. Don't shut up. No. Keep chatting, okay? No. You're stuck here. You can't, you can't stop. No. No. But we'll probably call it a night here and like... No. Oh, that's my fingers. Sorry. We'll probably call it here in like 15, 20 minutes or so. I can't be up too late tonight. Can't be up too late tonight. What is that? Huh? Phobos, you don't need to apologize, okay, sweetheart? You're fine. You're just fine, okay? Alright, sweetheart, no worries. You can chat all you want, I don't care. Okay? You're not a bother. And you don't get me off track right there, okay? You don't. We're just playing video games, and this is just me talking. These streams are just me talking. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. We have the next ad break in about 3 minutes. You're dying of hotness and your head hurts? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Looney. You are hot. You are. Sorry, is that weird? I'm sorry your head hurts, sweetheart. That's no good. Being sweaty and your head hurts. Oh no. What? What's up? You said what? Um, I said you are hot. Sorry if this is weird. I mean, I called you delicious, what, Sunday? So I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, it's impulsive compliments. It just happens. It's like a Pavlovian response when someone says, "Oh, that's cool." You're cool. You're cute. You're beautiful. When they say stuff like that. Um, it's not. It's just impulsive. It is just. I made it. This is how I am. I have no one to blame but myself. Okay, Minnie. Minnie, I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. You're so very sweet. Thank you for being here and thank you for spending time with me on these streams. It's always good to see you, sweetheart. You're very sweet. Thank you for being here. I hope you get some good sleep, or able to get sleep. And hopefully you do not melt into a puddle or shrivel up like a raisin. Um, Stay hydrated. Um, we love you, Mooney. It's water drops. Okay. Gotcha. Mwah. Mwah. The ad break starts any second now. You might not even get ads. Ads on these ASMR streams are all over the place. Some people just don't get them. I've noticed Twitch is like experimenting with ads where they'll pop up, little ad up in the corner above chat where the stream goes when there's a main screen ad. And they do banner ads for like Amazon products and other things, and they play video ads in the banner. And so distracting. Cause I think it's an insurance ad where this lady's throwing tomahawks at a place. So the banner ad pops up, and it's just her face, like wide-eyed, and then she throws an axe. Whoa! So it's just a lady's face in the corner of your eye, and it's kind of unsettling. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. So, I don't know. Pretty sure Twitch still isn't profitable. They're losing money for Amazon, but Amazon makes so much money. I guess they don't even care. So, I don't know. Weird. I just wish the ads were like consistent. Make them consistent. Give me just banner ads or give me just videos. Oh, I'd rather banner ads because they're silent. I think it was last year, Twitch was experimenting with money into them. Yeah. With audio only ads. as in like it would just pop up. There would be a little thing in the corner with like the timer, and like it would be like an ad that plays on like Spotify where there's no video or anything, for like realtor sites and stuff, garbage like that. And so you'd just be watching a stream, and then you'd get jump scared by this random man's voice talking about homes.com, and you'd be like, what is this? And so I don't think that lasted very long. It probably didn't test well, because it's terrifying. There's no warning. Lately, I noticed the past couple days, YouTube, or at least on mobile, the video will, you're watching a video on the YouTube app, and the video will fade to black, and then an ad will play. I don't know why that is. Hi, Sucrose. Mwah. How you doing, Sucrose? Sorry if you get smacked with ads. Ad break's not quite over yet. So the YouTube app, the video will fade to black for a second. First time I have it, like, oh, what happened? And then I got jump scared by a Ford F-150 thing, or whatever. I don't know. D&D Friday, nice. I haven't played D&D in a while. Last time I DM'd, my my friends just threw rotten oranges at each other in game, and then one rolled like a natural 1 or something, and then pelted a seagull with a rotten orange and turned into red mist. That was fun. No, last time I DM'd was for like a welcome back party for a friend who got back from his Mormon mission, and we wanted to do a one-shot, because it had been years since we played that campaign. So we did a one-shot because we wanted it to be a surprise as well, so he couldn't make a character. So they all played as monsters breaking out of a circus, a magic circus, run by a Lamia. Because in D&D, at least in the monster manual, the Lamia has the bottom half of a lioness instead of a snake. I think you can do either or, but the Lamia in the monster manual is a giant lioness lady. And they're obsessed with collecting things, and they use jackal-wares as their minions. They're were-jackals. Jackal-ware. So, jackal-wares... Sorry. Jackal-wares can disguise themselves in human form. They go into cities, kidnap people, and steal their stuff, all that stuff. So the carnival is run by a Lamia, and I picked a couple monsters that had like spells and things. So my friend that we surprised this with played as a fairy dragon. One of our players was a water elemental. Another was a Nothic. And we had a sentient sword and rug. Animated sword and animated rug. Yeah. So, the water elemental stayed in a wine bottle around the Nothic's neck. If you don't know what a Nothic is, Nothics are really cool monsters. They are... from what I remember, when I was doing research for this one shot for cool monsters that would be fun to play. If you've never played as a monster, it's fun. It's really fun. It's fun if you play as a monster with cool stuff. Unless you're like playing as like a warg. You're just a talking wolf. That's not. I mean, you can have fun with that, but you don't have any like magic or anything like that. No special skills for a breakout heist. Kobold in this campaign, but it got shot down. I've played as kobolds. Kobolds are fun to play as. But a Nothic, if you've ever watched the Scooby-Doo live-action movies, the one with the pterodactyl monster, when all the monster costumes come to life or whatever, there's a big like goopy tar monster, the cotton candy guy, and um, there's the skeleton guy with two heads or whatever, or they, like, smack into each other and they fuse. They have two heads now. You know, they have one big eye. That's like a Nothic, but with flesh on it. And their eye can see through invisibility and stuff. Like they have perfect vision, something like that. And they're they're a result of a wizard finding knowledge like that they should not know, and it like corrupts them and turns them into a Nothic. So Nothics can read, or they could read minds. In the fifth edition, they kind of got a little nerfed in this aspect, but um, they can like see your thoughts. So and I think they can talk. So you could do something like you're in a cave, and then you just hear a voice go, "You miss your teddy bear." I don't know. It's terrifying. Nothics are cool. Nothics are fun. Um, so they each played as a monster, worked together to get out of this carnival circus thing. I had some rough plan, and then I just kind of flew by the seat of my pants because I realized, wait, how do I keep? How do I make sure that they need a reason to do stuff to get out instead of just running away? Um, so I put a giant floating gem in the middle of like the big tent, the big top, and they had to like crush it before the Lamia woke up and killed them all. um, and when I was doing monster research, I got my so there's a company that remastered a D&D or a first edition adventures. There's that one where you go into a dungeon that's connected to a UFO that crashed into a mountain a long time ago, so you fight aliens with like laser guns and robots and all that stuff. There's a monster in that book called the Squealer. It is like it's just a thing. It's I can't remember how big it is, but it has like 6 arms. It's yellow with green polka dots, and about has a head about the similar look to a pig, and full of nasty teeth. And all it does is just scream. And it's huge. It's like CR6, which puts it up there in terms of how strong it is compared to other things. And I was like, this thing's so cool. So I just put it in a cage in the carnival. That session was fun. And the monster circus used jack-o'-wares that could just disguise themselves as humans during daily operations, and then they had bullywugs, little evil toad men, that worship froggy myths. Bullywugs are fun. They use bullywugs as alarm systems because their croaks carry really far, and they're just general labor. They cook all the food and clean things, and my favorite things was I had a gelatinous cube that would just is it Zamboni, the thing that cleans, not the thing that like polishes ice rinks. It's the thing that cleans, whatever that thing's called. It would just move around the campgrounds eating all the garbage. So that was fun. That session that was fun. And I've played as a couple kobolds. Um, they're fun. My brother ran the Sword Coast heist uh, pre-made adventure, and I played as a kobold named Catikaris. Not Catikaris. It's like it's spelled Catikaris, and he was. It's not the YouTube guy. It was thinking about him. Is a rogue, and my backstory for him was he was like abandoned or like left on some uh like a kitten in a cardboard box and just in the street, and this little noble girl found him and like adopted him as like a pet slash family member. But I'm a rogue, and I think I made him for a one shot, and then I played him in the Sword Coast Adventure because we played there was a one shot where it's like bullet called Bullet Storm, where you just fight a bunch of bullets. And I'm like, it's not bullets, they're giant moles. And he was fun to play. So when I play D&D, it's like I want to have fun. So just sitting there and saying, okay, I swing my axe at him, and then you roll dice. That's not fun. You want to get descriptive. Like there's this story online about this guy's friend who was like, I take a broom and I swish it in his eyes. You know, just this guy that, you know, you think outside the box. So I like doing that because it's fun. Then it makes my brother make a funny face. He's like, okay, well, roll attack. So I think I used money that we got for something in that game to buy gauntlets of ogre strength. So my strength was 20 when I was using these gauntlets, but I was a little kobold, so I had like a machine in the glove so I could close the fingers. And there's this thing that happens at the docks where you run in with like some local bad guy faction, and we had a run-in with them, and we like humiliated the guy. It was like a half-orc guy. And in the Sword Coast Adventure, your party gets given a tavern building that was free because it's haunted. And the rest of the party was all like going out shopping or whatever. I was like, well, I don't want to go shopping, so I'm just gonna sleep in my giant bed in my kobold's room. So my kobold was just sleeping, and then I hear a window in the hall on the second story open, something like that. And I'm like, okay. And it's the half-orc guy that we humiliated at the docks earlier, the bad guy. And I'm the only one there right now. So I hide and I grab, there's candelabra in my room. So I grab the candelabra. And so kobolds, they had, in like base 5th edition books, they had racial traits, right? Like the lizard folk had hungry jaws, where you could roll an attack with your bite, and then you would heal like half that damage as HP. And then like they took those away and stuff. And kobolds had a bunch of other things like kobolds fight dirty. That's where the kobolds score. They fight dirty because that's the only way they can fight. If they tried to fist fight somebody, they would just get stomped. They have to throw dirt in your face, or kick over a fire pit and light the room on fire. You know, so they got rid of those like things kobolds could do. But I wanted to fight dirty like a kobold would, so I have gauntlets of ogre strength. The guy sneaks in. I have the door closed, so I grab the candelabra with the candles lit, and so I tell my brother when he opens the door, I stick the burning candles in his eyes. It's like, and I did it, and his eyes are full of molten wax, and I jump on him, and I cut his head off or something like that, and I take his weapon, and before the rest of the party gets back, I go out and I buy like a wall mount for a weapon, put it above my bed, and I put his like giant thick weapon on it, and then I go to sleep. So the party comes back. There's just a dead guy in my room while I'm sleeping. That's all I really remember from that. Besides, I think I also tackled him on the docks and like humiliated him because I'm a kobold, but I had gauntlets of ogre strength. Anyway, D&D's fun. D&D is fun. Anyway, what was I talking about before that? I don't remember. But man, it's a shame you could play as a kobold. Because when I play D&D, I want to play a thing farthest from human as possible because I am human, and I don't want to be a. We're playing pretend. Let me be a dragon man. Let me be a dragon man. Because it's more exciting to me than just be. Oh, I'm a guy with pointy ears, or I'm a short guy. I like dwarves. uh, I like dwarves. My first D&D character was a dwarf. When I was younger, a friend and his family used to live down the street in a cul-de-sac. That's like a 2-minute walk. And their family is really into magic, D&D, and like computer games like that. Like Dungeon Siege, Neverwinter Nights, all that. Hi, chickies. And my friend wanted to run D&D for us, but their family plays 3.5. So my introduction to D&D was 3.5. And I made a dwarf named Tolfar, and I told my friend I wanted a warhammer that I could throw, and it would come back, and I could shoot lightning out of it. He's like, okay, that's going to be expensive and take a while. So I would put points into weapon crafting and all that, and I made a couple weapons. I made a sword out of shark teeth and all that. I think the first time we played, or one of the first times we played, we didn't have we rarely ever played with a battle map. It was all the theater of the mind. Definitely the first couple times. Magitech gunner and she's an little orphan girl with like negative strength, but a big old magic gun that she loads alchemy bullets into for casting spells. That's cool. That's really cool. You want a good boy, chickies? Okay, let me finish this thought. Otherwise, I will explode. Our first session is Tolfar is a fighter. I was playing a dwarf fighter. My brother was playing a half elf cleric. We had a elf wizard and a human ranger who wanted to spec into assassin, and to spec into assassin 3.5. All I remember is that my friend said you had to kill someone in cold blood. So our ranger was like, I'd kill him, and it's like, no, no, it doesn't count. So it took a while for him to be able to spec into assassin. But we were in a town, and there was like this big tree with elves. It was like an elven temple, and we walk in there, and we're just talking. And I tried to play Tolfar as this grumpy old dwarf guy, just a grumpy dwarf. And I was like, "Do you have any food?" And like, get some salads. I was like, okay, it's fine. So they give us salads, and we're just kind of walking around. And our wizard player, he walked into somebody's room while they're meditating, and he's like, "Hey, you want my salad?" And the elf he interrupted his meditation, like, "No," and we're all like, 12 to like 10. Like, we're pretty young, but not like babies. So our wizard player goes, "Take my salad!" And he throws the salad in his face, or like punches him, and he knocks him out cold. And then he's like, "Guys, we gotta go." Like, what'd you do? So we leave. That was a fun one. And then with the last session we did, our ranger rolled like 3 natural 20s in a row. That was really fun. But Tolfar, it was also the beginnings of my. I do want to do something silly in combat, but still do damage. So we had a session where we just fought each other in like dream world, where we just did PvP. And I climbed a tree, and I was fighting our wizard player. I climb a tree and I jump on top of him. And Tolfar was wearing his armor with a chain shirt, and I jump on top of him, and he's like, "I do shocking grasp," and then my friend, who is very smart, I don't know if this is actually how it would work, but he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, he's wearing chainmail. It would act as a Faraday cage and it would bounce it back at you." So he's like, "No, wait, what?" And so he shocking grasps and he hurts himself, and I just kind of sit on him for a couple turns, and then I get up and then I just smash his head with my hammer, and he was not happy with me. But this was like, okay, Tolfar is grumpy dwarf who likes to make things, and he climbs trees to jump on people. So a couple of years ago, different friend wanted to do a Halloween one-shot thing for us. So I was like, okay, it's a one-shot. Let me make Tolfar. I roll all 10s for my stats except for like a 12 and a 13, I think. So my rolls were terrible the whole time. And I took Battlemaster to do like the maneuvers. Battlemaster maneuvers as Tolfar just improvising things and being clumsy. And all I remember from that is we were fighting this big horror thing in a graveyard, and I climbed like a big obelisk to jump on him. And by the time I get to the top, he's moved away, so I just have to climb down. That session was fun, but man, my rolls were terrible because I rolled all 10s for like a 12 and a 14, I think. I did not roll very well for Tolfar. Yeah, D&D's fun. D&D is fun. Anyway, sorry. You're like, it's like a sleeper agent phrase. Just set me off, Sucrose. I'm sorry. The only spellcasters I really played as for any extended amount of time was a cleric. I think I tried druid. I've played a druid and a cleric. I just like playing as a barbarian because I like smacking people up. It's simple. I don't have to think too hard. Been fun. I've never played an artificer. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they do. My brother likes artificers. My brother likes. My brother writes and likes running tabletop games. There's a tabletop game where you play as a superhero. I can't remember. I think it's Mutants and Masterminds. And he wanted practice for running it. So he's like, "Hey, will you make a character with me?" And my first idea for a character was I can turn into cereal mascots. And then we realized, oh, so if you want to play someone that like a Hulk-like character, you need to make 2 character sheets, one for your basic Bruce Banner, and then you have to make a character sheet for your Hulk character. And I wanted to turn into like a tiger guy or like a fruity thing and like a Fruit Loops like cereal mascot and stuff like that. We're like, that's gonna be like 6 character sheets. That's way too much work. And then we shelved the whole thing. And then he asked me about it again, and it was like, okay, 0 charisma. I am used to having no charisma. Because I don't like talking your way out of stuff is fun, but and useful, but it's not usually me. Because the character I've spent the most time playing as was for one of my brother's campaigns. He was a lizard folk named Choke, because he choke bear. Chok. And his adoptive father was Foot. Anyway, I don't know, no one cares. But he was a barbarian. But I kind of spec'd him weird. I gave him more dexterity than constitution. And lizard folk get a bonus to stealth and stuff like that. So I would just kind of sneak around. Anyway, it was fun. But the talk to out of things in mind for this campaign really can't do that. Oh no. But my brother came back. He was okay. Let's try to make. Do you have a different idea for a character? Because he wanted to practice making mutants and mastermind characters to figure out how the system works. And I made a level 5 or 6 character. So I told him, okay, this time I want to be a hero that. So picture like the end of like Spider-Man 3 where they're fighting in like an unfinished like skyscraper full of like concrete and stuff like that, or like that the animated Ninja Turtles movie from like 2003, whenever that was, where they fight monsters and there's a guy from like ancient Egypt. That movie, when they're like fighting on unfinished skyscrapers, I want to save a lady by punching straight through the concrete wall, hitting a guy with my fist, and he vaporizes. And then I save the lady, I jump, click my heels, and I teleport away. That's the hero I wanted to play. So I was like, okay, let's figure it out. And we did. And he was such a destructive force, my brother didn't even include him in his setting at all. Or maybe alluded to him. And he... to punch through the concrete wall, I had to take burrow or super. I think it was burrow. So my burrow speed was crazy. Like I could tunnel through adamantite. I could tunnel through Wolverine's skeleton. My burrow was that powerful. And then I needed teleport, and I leveled my teleport enough where I could teleport at any point in a 2-mile radius. And he like had super strength or whatever to vaporize anything he punched. So my mental image of him was Stretch Armstrong like build, with his hands on his fists on his hips, and he's wearing a Speedo, and I called him the hole puncher. So when he would burrow, he would take the Stretch Armstrong pose and just move with unmoving, just like a cartoon, like when Wile E. Coyote falls off a cliff. He leaves his imprint in the wall or the floor through the earth, like that. And to like move around on the surface, he just wiggles his toes into the ground, and then it just leaves giant trenches in the road. He would wreak havoc in the subway system. Like, he was a nightmare to deal with logistically. So I built him, and my brother was like, yeah, okay. And like, he was not even that high of a level. He's like level 6, level 5. And I made him, because I specialized into like 2 or 3 things. I made him like, we fine-tuned him. And then we were talking to my dad about Hole Puncher later. He's like, yeah, I want a superhero where I can make people poop themselves to death. And me and my brother were like, okay, Dad. Okay, Dad. Anyway, I didn't get to play Mutants and Masterminds. It'd be fun to play as the Hole Puncher one day, though. But my brother gave those books to a different friend because he wanted to run the system. Anyway, sorry. I feel like I blacked out for a second there, and now it's 10 p.m. Let me get you your good boy, Chickies. I'm so sorry. Are you still here, Chickies? But I'm glad to hear you have a fun Sucrose. I don't know if a kobold would have much charisma either. You're here? Okay. I was about to start talking about something else. Okay, let me get you that. Then we can talk about that. Thank you for being patient with me, Chickies. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, it's only been 12 minutes. Okay. That's 12 minutes too many, but at least it's not 30 minutes. It takes me to get to some people. Okay. Chickies. You're very, very good boy. Good boy, chickies. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, chickies. Good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, chickies, good boy. Chickies, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting, spending time with me on the stream. Thank you, thank you. It's always good to see you. Always good to see you, chickies. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Good boy, chickies. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Chickies, you worked very, very hard this week. And I'm very, very proud of you. You're a very, very good boy. Good boy, chickies. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Chickies, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think makes the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. A very, very good boy. Mwah. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy, chickies, good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, chickies, good boy. Such a good boy, look at you, very, very good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, chickies, good boy. Mwah. Thank you, chickies. Thank you for the redeem swear. Thank you, thank you. So before we call it night, because it's getting late. I did not intend to go this long tonight, but it is Sucrose's hair, so it is what it is. I gotta talk to Sucrose. So the last system I've been running is Pokemon Tabletop United. I would need to write through the combat and stuff again. Ran one session kind of to just see if me and my friends would like the system. So the only way I could feasibly see myself running this for my group of friends is if we split them into two groups of three. One with my brother, my friend, and his wife, and then another group with three of the boys, right? That's the only way I could feasibly see myself running PTU, because you have their trainer characters and then their team of 6 Pokemon who could all be out at once, possibly in combat. And the trainers have maneuvers and commands and all that stuff, and Pokemon have their moves and their things, and that is just too much to keep track of. So anyway, I tested the waters. I planned a couple things. That on stream. We've worked on that map, the world map, on stream. I can't remember what it's called. Hold on, let me see. D&D stuffs. Oh no, I didn't put the map in there. So PTU only has Pokemon with stat blocks up through Sword and Shield. In that, there's the Galarian Pokemon, and I think there's the other Pokemon too, but and no, up to Hisuian forms, like Hisuian, Zorua, and all those guys. But those are like beta versions of that. Like it's a fan project. Their website hasn't been updated in a couple years since they announced like playtesting for Hisuian stuff, like a Hisuian setting, in like 2019. So last I checked, there might be more now, but PTU is fun. It's not nearly as complicated as I thought it would be while I was reading the rules. Like, it sounds like a lot, like there's a lot going on, which there is. But because you're talking to other people that can help me with math, because I'm terrible at math, doing math in my head. If if the result's like above 50, like I'm just bad at math in my head. I need to be writing it down so I can think it through. I'm not good at math in my head. And PTU has a lot of math. They basically translated the game into tabletop form, essentially, with some leveling up on your trainer's part and all that stuff. And the Pokemon attacks work like D&D spells, and type advantage is really, really powerful. It's so strong. My setting, I got the idea for all of this because I went to a fan convention thing in my state that they do every summer, or like into the fall, like August. So I need to save up so I can maybe go this year with the pals, but we'll see. That year, I got a book called Poke Anatomy, which has the original 151 and Togepi, and kind of tries to explain how they would work realistically, which is super cool. And it's in Pokedex order, so you have Bulbasaur into Ivysaur into Venusaur, and then Charmander and then Bulbasaur, and then all that stuff. So it's in Pokedex order. The book's super fun to read. It's super cool. I need to read the whole thing. Maybe we'll read it on stream or something. I don't know. The book's super cool. I got the convention exclusive. It's green with gold engravings on it. It's cool. Inlaid or whatever it's called. It's a hardback. And I got it signed. I didn't know the guy. I was like, "Oh, Pokemon book. That's so cool." And I got it. I don't remember how much it was, but it's a fun book. I don't know where you can find it. I don't know if he's got a website or anything. But the Blastoise page made me want to do realistic Pokemon D&D thing. Because the Blastoise entry, they talk about how Blastoise has been selectively bred so much to fire the water at such pressure that a domestic Blastoise, after evolving from Wartortle, needs to go to the doctor to get the cannons implanted. Otherwise, if it tries to fire water out of its water reservoir, the bladder will rupture and it will drown. It'll suffocate, because the pressure is so fine tuned that it needs the cannons to fire at all. Which I was like, that is so cool. And then I pictured a Blastoise standing on like every street corner, like every block or so, like a fire hydrant, wearing a little cap or something, and they just kind of sit there and watch for fires. I don't know. I was like, that's so cool. And then I looked up. Okay, well, I need to find a Pokemon system. There's no official Pokemon D&D. There's like a thing they did years ago for like little kids to play like a Pokemon adventure thing. But that's it. Everything else are fan projects. You could play D&D and then do all the work yourself to convert everything to Pokemon stuff. I was like, that sounds exhausting. Then I found Pokemon Tabletop United. There's this really cool guy on YouTube. They call me Scooty, I think is his name, and they stream gameplay of Pokemon Tabletop United on some tabletop software, like once a week, and then they cut down those into episodes. Super cool. I need to catch up on that. I think they're in their third or second campaign. And he homebrewed some Pokemon, which is like, I got so excited. So he made a Hoop Snake Pokemon. And if you don't know what Hoop Snake is, it's a fearsome critter. It's a cryptid where it's a snake that will put its tail into its mouth. It'll swallow its tail a little, and then it rolls down hills at like crazy speeds, and then just crashes into you and then eats you. So the only way to get away from a hoop snake is to jump a tall fence, because they move so fast. And in like Rome or whatever, you would find nautilus shells or whatever, those coiled mollusk shells or whatever, all over the place, and they would put them in the bottoms of like milk jugs or whatever as like good luck charms or something, and they would carve little snake faces on the ends of them. I didn't know this. I found this out later. So what he did was he took that. They found it. His players went fossil hunting, and they found one, but had the little snake face carved on it. And then it turned out to be a hoop snake. I was so excited. And it was so cool. Anyway, Pokemon's cool. And in PTU, they have built-in rules for type changes. There's an ability that you can spec into to like ritually change the type of a Pokemon. So if you want a Pokemon to be a type, like if you want to be a type Ace, you can. But if you want to have like a flying type Pokemon, but you're speccing into rock types, there's rock flying, there's Aerodactyl. But anyway, I think it's just called type shift. It's type shift or type change or something, and it's really cool. And my brother's playing a dark type Ace, and he wants to type shift a Nidoran male into Poison Dark, which is a busted type combination. Like, that type is like one of the best type combos ever, besides Ghost Normal. And there's only one Ghost Normal type, and that's Hisui and Zoroark. And this for a reason. Ghost Normal is broken. When we played Pokemon Infinite Fusion, I fused a Porygon and a Shedinja. So it was Ghost Normal with Wonder Guard. I only had to worry about Dark and Ghost type moves. Like, it was just broken. It is a broken type combo. Anyway, it's really fun to play. And the setting I came up with is the Wild West, but Pokemon. Like that era where they were still sending expeditions west, and they were fighting all this weird stuff, and like the Lewis Clark expeditions, and if they run into a grizzly bear, they fire a shotgun or rifle at it, and it just makes the bear angrier. Like, I read that, it's like, that's so cool. I want to see a grizzly bear for the first time ever. But Pokemon, like, I want Ursaring running at you and you're firing a gun at it. That sounds cool. Anyway, so it's kind of like that, and I can't remember what I called the setting at all. It's something Latin for sin, something like that. Something like that. Anyway, it's not too important, but it's fun. The game's fun. Takes a second to get used to because I haven't really played a system quite like it. It's a fun system, and you get to, when your Pokemon level up, you assign them a nature, and when you stat them, you can arrange their stats however you want. You can take their base stats, and then give them a nature. So you raise one and then lower one, or get a neutral nature, and then you just get the base stats. But when you raise a stat, their highest base stat has to stay the highest. So Charmander has like a 5 speed and a 6 attack. That means Charmander's 6 attack, or their attack stat, always has to be higher than speed. And if speed is 5 and defense is 4, speed always has to be higher than defense. But if you have a bunch that are the same, they can be different, but they still have to be lower than the next highest stat. So HP and defense are 4, speed is 5. Speed and defense can both be 5 at the same time, but or whatever. HP and defense can be 5 at the same time. They can be the same stat all the time. One can be lower, one can be higher. They just have to make sure that you keep parity, and the highest base stat is always the highest stat. That's it. It sounds complicated, and it is. It took a second to get used to, but it's not that hard. But type advantage is busted. You get to roll like 2 extra d8s or whatever, depending on your level of the attack. I don't remember exactly. It's busted. I had them fight a crazed Blastoise at the end of the session. My brother put it to sleep, like first turn, and then they killed it before they even got done with turn order, or fainted it before turn order was over, because my friend picked Trico as his starter. He when we're like, okay, what starter do you guys want? My friend was like, can I have a gun instead of a Pokemon? I was like, you can have a gun and a Pokemon. So we picked a Trico, and Trico's cool. Trico's fun. I like role-playing as a Pokemon because it gives me something to do, and you'll have different personalities. That's kind of hard to keep track of, but and his wife picked Dino, and my brother picked Zorua, and the game's fun. It's fun. It's very fun. They want to. My friend wants to play it again next month, but they're like, they'll be out of town for the rest of this month, so I have time to come up with what to do next with them. Anyway, we need to get out of here. It's 10:30. We need to get the heck out of here. Minari is live. We have not been able to raid Minari at all. We would have probably Wednesday, but did not feel well enough to stream Wednesday. So we're going to go say to Minari tonight. I raid Wampus, but Wampus isn't doing ASMR right now. It was Wampus's birthday on Wednesday too. I feel bad. We didn't get to raid Wampus on her birthday. Yeah, give me 1 second to swap my headphones. Sorry if I'm being loud. I'm getting excited. Anyway, sorry. But Pokemon Tabletop Unite is a really cool system. Um, but if you want any Pokemon from Gen 7 or Gen 8, right? No, 7 is Sun and Moon. So Gen 9, Scarlet Violet, you'll have to homebrew those. Or just use a different Pokemon's stats and stuff. Yeah, just by pure action economy, if you want to run it, limit your party to 3 players. At least 4, at most 4. Just by pure action economy, you're going to have to stack, which is fair. You're gonna have to I made the Blastoise like level 25. They're all level 5. Blastoise died in like 3 hits. He got curb stomped, the poor thing. Anyway, it's fun. Look into it if you're curious. They have a website. There's a bunch of videos out there on how to get started with it. It's a fun system if you want to play Pokemon, but on tabletop. Anyway, let's get the rate going here. I'm so sorry. All right. How do you kiss your ketchup? Well, you go open your fridge and grab the bottle and just plant a smooch on it. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you all very much. I will see you guys tomorrow for Sega Saturday. I do not remember what the game is tomorrow. It's a surprise. Last week was Landstalker. Not super exciting. Wasn't super jazzed about that one. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. Good night, Phobos. Good night, Sucrose. Good night, Chickies. Good night, Mooney. I hope you get some sleep, Mooney. Good night, CJ. Esther, Ninetail. Dawn. Ardian Chang. Brad. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all very much. Haku, Crid. Excuse me. Oh, gross. Sorry. Goodness gracious, I'm so sorry. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to take your meds, brush your teeth, drink some water, take care of yourselves. That was disgusting. I'm so sorry. If anyone who's listening to this VOD is asleep by now, I'd hope. Good night, guys. Love you very much. Please be safe. Good night. Please be nice to Minari. She's awesome. Give her a follow if you're not already. Bye-bye.